Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in a bag of a can. But to make it round the world, man, the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. The Popcorn World.
You're now listening to the Brothers of the Five. At shooting guard, it's your boy, Killer Cam. At small forward, it's Reggie Love. At point guard, C Major. At power forward, I'll be. And at center, Mr. Noise, Lloyd Spence. And now, the Brothers of the Five.
Add one more plus me and do
Yo, man. We here. We in here, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot going on here tonight. First of all, we on Twitter. We all up on Twitter right now. So, hello, Twitter. Good to see everybody on Twitter. That's C Major right there. That's Killer Cam down there. Killer Cam got the room together. First of all, shout out to the room.
That's what's up.
Although for real, man, that Red Sox stuff is clouding out the Lakers stuff. Like the Lakers stuff is really the most important stuff. You can just kind of scale back on that Red Sox stuff. You know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna send you some Texas Rangers stuff and get you right. Get that room right, brother. We're gonna get.
I feel like you just hip checked me again.
Did I? I'm sorry. I don't want to hip check nobody. I saw what that hip check did to that girl, and I don't want no problem.
Hey.
What's up, fellas? This is the Five, ladies and gentlemen.
Chill.
We up in here doing our thing. Excited to be here with you tonight. We got a lot to talk about, but we do have some breaking news. We have some breaking news, people. Just as we suspected, that injury to Porzingis is serious, and he is now listed as day-to-day, which normally means there's a stronger than not possibility that he probably will not be playing in game 3. And if I'm being honest, why would you play him in game 3?
I wouldn't.
You're up 2-0. You know, why risk it if you don't have to?
Yeah.
But I'm curious. I mean, do y'all agree, disagree? But can the Celtics win without him? Is the question. He struggled, and they struggled, and well, we gonna get into the everything else. Cam, you ain't got to make faces already.
No, you just said they struggle, and then you say he struggled, and you say they struggle. You talking about the Celtics?
Well, I mean, he didn't have a great game. None of them had a great game. But you know, it feels like they need him. Is my point? I guess is what I was trying to
They wouldn't have won the first game without him.
It would not have won the first game
How do
without
we
him.
know that?
Huh?
How do we know that?
I mean, he just gave him some. He just gave him something to lift off the coming back, and he just gave him more confidence than they already had.
Oh, okay.
And you can't really game plan 7-2 like that. So
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, clearly, the Porzingis injury leads us right into question one. We might as well just go on and get that on up, which is Dallas done? Do you trust Boston now? On our show, if you've been watching our show, trust in Boston has been a big topic of the show all year long. Do you trust Boston? Do we trust Boston? Now with this Porzingis injury, do you trust Boston to be able to finish the job probably without Porzingis?
I say that Boston has played okay. They played okay. They haven't played well on the offensive end. They just played great defense. And Dallas has been missing timely shots and free throws. So I haven't seen a plus game necessarily for Boston on offense. So I feel like Porzingis being out, he was misdirecting shots and different things like that. So Dallas is going to have a free reign to the rim now, I think. And, Kyrie, he's bound to have a good game and he's at home. So, I mean, if they want to extend this series, this 2 games at home is, with him being out, it's definitely, a good shot that can tie it up. We can't hear you, bro.
I hadn't said anything.
Damn, what are you thinking?
First of all, I've always trust Boston because that was my pick for the finals this year. And then the Dallas is done. Dallas was done after game 1. I'm gonna say the same thing I said last week and the week before. Well, last week, and then since we started talking about the finals, to all my homeboys, I got the Celtics in 5, but I don't see where Dallas win a game. Like, I can't. I mean, show me. Like, I don't. Lord, I've been knowing you for 3-4 years now. Only the thing you preach is defense.
Yeah. I mean,
the thing he preaches is defense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then they got 2 of the best defenders in the backcourt, man. White and Holiday. I think Jaylen Brown made first team all D, didn't he? Like, I don't see where Dallas won the game at. I mean, if Kyrie have a bad game, they're relying on Luka, and that's not enough. If Luka have a bad game, they're relying on Kyrie. That's not enough. If they both have a good game, it's not enough. Boston has too much firepower. You got to hope that scratch Porzingis, but you got to hope that Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, you got to hope they all, and Horford just come in like an all-pro. He does his thing. Plays defense, rebound the ball, swing it, knock the corner 3 down. Like, it's too much,
well,
man.
Dallas, their reserves are going to play better at home. We know this.
Oh, we know that. We know that.
They at home.
So what reserves are you talking about?
I'm talking
Hardaway Jr.?
Well, I'm talking about the what's the guy's name?
Dante Exum,
Hardy Exum.
So what they gonna do? They're gonna have 5 points apiece, and you saying that's good?
No, they can string along some games, and as long as hopefully Maxi Kleber can hit some shots.
I'm talking about hopefully now.
Hopefully he can hit some shots.
Now, Chad, here go the difference. Here go the difference, Chad. When you talk about Boston roster, you don't say hopefully. You don't say hopefully Holiday do this, or hopefully White do this, or hopefully Tatum can do this, or hopefully Jaylen Brown can do this. We don't talk that way. But with Dallas, we're talking about hopefully now.
I'm talking about reserves. Those are starters.
Girl, who are you talking about? You You're not relying on some of the starters. Hey, man. Hey, Lloyd said it best last week. Then they took the alley-oop away from these boys, and they don't even know how to act. They have no offense, bro.
Well, now with Porzingis out, that's back in, right? With Porzingis out, that's back in.
Oh, it is. It's back in. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and some of them alley-oops that they was doing and didn't get those foul calls. I mean, hopefully them officials at home give them some grace.
Oh, okay, all right. We can't hear you, Lord.
You're muted.
I'm gonna say this, and I've enjoyed this debate between my two brothers. I really have. Dallas is not out of it yet. They're not out of it yet. Not yet. The Porzingis thing is a blow because it dramatically affects the defensive intensity that they can employ. One of the reasons why the Celtics can play man on man is because they have three great defenders with a true rim protector behind them. I didn't realize that Porzingis' defense, once he left Dallas, had gotten that much better. It wasn't that good in Dallas.
It was not.
It looks amazing. He looks like a totally different player in Boston. So shout out to him. They look amazing as a defensive unit. But having said that, that defense is now compromised because he's not going to be able to get the lift the rest of the series like he wants. So I agree with Chad. I think the lob is back in play now. And I wonder if he's going to play, how much he's going to actually play in the series going forward. The other thing that I think you're going to see is that I think you're going to see Tatum get put in more pick and rolls. I think you're going to see them try to put Porzingis in more pick and rolls and challenge that leg. You gotta go for some kill shots, and you gotta make put more pressure on guys not named Derek White, not named Drew Holiday, and not named Jaylen Brown. So the weakest side of the defense is Tatum and Porzingis, and Porzingis more so because he's injured. So I think that's where they got it. That's the attack point, putting those guys in pick and roll, moving the wing, moving the position of the pick and roll, maybe even changing the players of the pick and roll some, and letting running some down picks, some down screens for Luka to get open and shoot, for Kyrie to get open and shoot. You got to make Boston run and move. And I think that's the key to getting back in this series. Because I think they're going to make those shots at home. That all those shots they missed, they're going to make it on. So now, to Cam's point, is that enough? It is if Boston plays like they did in game 2. It's not if they play like if Jaylen and can play like he played in game 1 and Jason can give him something.
Yeah.
So, but I do have to ask y'all a question. Because Jason Tatum has not played well in the last
4
or 5 finals games. Is this who he is now? Is he just the kind of dude that can't handle the pressure? Because 1 is a coincidence, 2 is a problem, and 3 is a pattern. And we might be at 5 now. I'm wondering, is this just who he is?
I mean, it is becoming a pattern for sure, but I mean, he's got a couple games to try to rectify that situation. So, I mean, he definitely can do it. I believe he can do it. He's a great player. It's just that, we keep saying Jaylen Brown, and we keep saying that Jason Tatum is the man. But Jaylen Brown keeps outshining in these performances. So it's up to him to be able to turn the narrative around. But I think he can.
Okay. Damn.
I think he's struggling scoring. Everything else he's doing okay. He's passing the ball, making good looks, and rebounding.
For sure.
If we're just talking about scoring, let's just talk about scoring. But his overall game, if you look at his finals numbers, they're not bad.
What he's needed for is scoring.
The first finals, I would say he did against Golden State. Yes, this one, I think they can win with the way he's playing right now. The other part about that is the criticism that he's going to get is because he's like supposed to be a top 5 player. He's an all NBA first team the last 2 years. Like that's where the criticism come from. But as far as his game though, like what you gonna say if they win?
So let me ask you this question: is he a top 5 player based on what he's done?
In my book, in my book, he is not a top 5 player.
I don't think he is either.
Yeah.
In my book,
I know we reading from the same book.
Yeah.
I know we are. We are reading from the same book. Do we want him on the Lakers team? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he'd make a great third wheel for the Lakers. Yeah.
Did you just think about that?
Well, the reason why I paused is because the reason why I paused is because I don't want him without LeBron and AD.
I do.
I want him with LeBron and AD.
I want him with AD.
And I want him with LeBron and AD. I don't know if he's a great number 2 yet.
With LeBron and AD, the pressure is not going to be so much.
Damn.
Y'all thinking too much into this.
Cam, I'm going to say something, and you can't even argue with it. Right now, he is playing the third best on this team.
The team is loaded, yeah.
And you can make a case he's playing the fourth. He's playing the fourth best.
At the end of the finals, let's put his numbers compared to everybody else. It ain't. You're going off Holiday with 1 game. Stop.
No, but I'm going off Holiday off both games. Look at you. See, when I measure a player, I'm not just measuring. Hold on, I'm not measuring that dude just off of what he does on the offensive side of the ball. Is this a true two-way player? And because if you're going to be the best player on your team and you're going to be in the conversations like they're trying to put him in with the Kobe's and the LeBrons and the Jokic's and the Giannis's,
I totally agree.
You got to do it on both sides of the court. He's not doing that.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't think I think he's right now playing fourth best on his team.
Oh my God.
Is he playing better than Derek White?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Derek White is smashing him right now.
In what? Points, rebounds, assists, defense, and what?
You're talking about in totality of the game when you put everything that Derek White is contributing to the team.
I think Tatum is not playing like Tatum should play, but I'm not going to put him that low.
He's that low, bro.
No,
through 2 games, I think he's that low.
No, he's not.
I think he's that low. See, you're looking at his 18 and you're saying, man, the man had 18 points.
I'm not looking at his 18. I'm looking at Tatum is still a threat on the court. He's still a decoy on the court. He's missing shots. He's one.
I'm not saying he's not a decoy.
Okay, so if Tatum,
you got to look at the whole picture. You got to look at the whole picture.
If Tatum had 30 points last game, would you be saying this? He played good defense.
Okay, but you can't say if. We can't go by hypotheticals. We got to go by.
I'm saying this, y'all looking at his scoring. I'm saying everything else he's doing good. So he's not playing good defense. So he's not playing. So you saying Jason Tatum is not playing good defense?
Well, Jason ain't guarding the best player.
So you saying Jason Tatum is not playing good defense?
He's playing good defense on.
So you saying he's not passing the ball?
Hold on. Let me answer the question. He's not playing great. He's playing great defense on a guy that is not needed. Well, I don't know if he's playing great defense or not because he's guarding P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington is getting his points.
He's getting what?
He's getting his point. He got his points the last game.
Yeah, 17 last game.
The last game he got points, but the first game he didn't do nothing. He got matter of fact, he's getting garbage points. By the way,
so based on what you just said, you're making my point for me. Jason had 1 good game against PJ and another good game, and the next game he didn't.
PJ is getting garbage points.
Well, hold on.
Because garbage points?
They both scored about the same amount of points the last 2 games.
So we're going by points. So we are talking about points.
I'm saying,
right?
you said garbage points. I'm
So
saying
we're talking about points then, right?
Because you brought it up.
So we're talking about points. We're not talking about
points. I'm not talking about points.
Okay.
I'm talking about both sides of the ball.
Hey, listen.
He scored 18. He scored 18 and gave up 17.
He's still he's tied for the number one odds of getting NBA MVP though. You know that, right?
That's because Vegas is dating you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What?
I'm giving you facts. Now I'm just throwing facts.
No, you giving me theory.
The
fact
is they win NBA Finals. He gonna get the Finals MVP.
He will not get the Finals MVP.
Not over Jaylen Brown. He won't.
Right now, the Finals MVP is Jaylen Brown.
Who's the favorite right now?
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, the voters are gonna give it to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown or
who's leading it right now?
It doesn't matter.
What does that matter? Oh, okay.
Cam, you watch both games. Who would you give it to right now?
I'm giving it to Tatum.
No, you wouldn't, Cam.
Yes, I am.
You know what? You just lost credibility. On
so I don't care about your credibility. Then I don't care about yours. Then I'm giving it to him straight
There's
up.
There's no way.
It's no way y'all talking about him. Y'all talking about the scoring. I'm talking about the overall Tatum.
Jason Tatum. I'm not only talking about his scoring.
So what's bad? Well, okay, so his scoring is not good. What else is bad that Tatum is doing then? Let me know that.
What did you say?
What is Tatum doing that's bad then? I want to know.
First of all, the 18 that he got was a struggle 18.
I don't care about the scoring. We already said he ain't scoring. Other than that, what is he doing bad?
I'm not okay. What is he? Okay, the same thing he's not doing good.
You can't. All right, I'm done.
I can't tell you. No. Okay.
I mean, what he's doing bad?
If he's the guy, he's supposed to be at the same level.
Tell me what he's doing bad, Chad. You're giving me theory now. Tell me what he's doing bad.
I mean, he's not doing anything bad because the team up 2-0.
Tell me what we're talking about Tatum. Tell me what he's doing bad.
I think Jason Tatum is rushing every shot he takes. Number one.
Talking about offense again.
Hey, you asked me a question. I'm going to answer
it. We haven't talked about offense.
Okay, you ready to let me finish? I appreciate you, brother. First of all, he's rushing every shot that he takes, every single shot. And so that's one of the reasons why his shot is completely off, because he's not. Now, the other thing is now I will applaud him.
I agree with you, Lord.
Okay, now I will applaud him that he adjusted his game and was like, okay, my shot's way off. I can't score. I got to make some plays. He did that. But let's not act like his defense is so amazing. You're talking about what is he doing bad? He's not doing anything. Okay. Bad is not the right word. Okay. It's not that he's not doing anything that's MVP worthy. Okay. He's doing nothing that's MVP. Okay, Cam, since you want to ask questions on this show, answer this question for me.
You still ain't answer my question. You still ain't answer my question. I'm asking me questions. You ain't even answer my question, and you're asking me questions.
Cam, I'm answering your question right now. If you just be quiet, let me finish. Name the MVP of any NBA final that got MVP guarding the 7th or 8th best player on the other team.
Okay,
because that's what Tatum is doing. So is he doing a bad job guarding PJ Washington? No, he's not doing a bad job, but he did give up 17, which nullified his 18. So is that great? No, that's not great. So I'm answering your question. He's playing okay defense.
Who's holding
our offense?
Who's holding Luka? I don't know. I'm asking you, who holding Luka?
Jaylen Brown.
And how many points is he getting? Well, shut up then.
What are you talking about? I don't even understand what you just said.
How many points did Luka get? Since Jaylen Brown is playing good defense, if we're talking about Tatum's defense, how many points is Luka getting in? 40?
Are you legitimately trying to compare?
No. What I'm saying is, so Jaylen
understand your question.
So Jaylen's playing good defense.
Trying to compare. Hold on.
Jaylen's playing good defense.
You're trying to compare what Jason Tatum is doing.
No, I'm saying he's giving up 40. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's giving up 40.
But he's doing it on both ends of the court.
So we're talking about scoring again. He's giving up 40. We're talking about defense now.
But hold on.
We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. It's cool.
No. We can't disagree because you're wrong.
Okay. Yeah, he gave up 40.
But if without Jaylen Brown on the last 2 games, they would have lost by 20.
Without Jaylen Brown's what?
His scoring, his intensity.
You're talking about offense again. I thought we were talking about defense. Now you're going back. See, you're trying to fit the conversation to your narrative. We're talking about defense now, right? We're talking about Jaylen Brown's defense on PJ Washington. I'm saying who is Jaylen Brown holding? How much is that person giving up?
Jaylen Brown
Okay,
had
I'm
3
great.
blocks.
Because you like numbers so much, I'm gonna help you
I'm
out.
not going by numbers. You said
No.
Jaylen Brown had 3 blocks and 3 steals.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you since you like numbers so much, I'm gonna give you numbers. You said he gave up 40 or he gave up 32 really to Luka, right?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm telling you, he gave up 32 to Luka.
Okay.
On what shooting though? What was the shooting? Because now we're talking defense. What was the shooting? 12 of 21.
Okay.
Luka had to put up 21 shots to get 30 points.
Okay.
That's defense. That's defense.
Defense. Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what.
Comparatively, hold on, because I'm not done. Comparatively, PJ Washington went 6 of 13, almost 50%. He shot 50% from the field. So you said Jason Tatum doing a great job.
Because he had 13, because he put up 13 shots?
He shot 50%.
All right.
He shot 50%.
Right.
Is that not 50%?
Hey, you're right. And you're right.
No, I'm asking you a
question.
Yeah,
that's 50%. You're right.
So you're that means
right. What I do know is that Boston
Jalen is doing a much better job defensively on his assignment.
Okay.
Than Jason is doing on his.
I'll tell you what, both of you guys are right. Celtics gonna win this series. I bet both of y'all $100 that Tatum win MVP.
Don't do that.
I bet you my money good. My money good. Do you want to do it or not? Do you want to do it or not? Hey, your daughter just had a birthday. I want to help with the expenses. Do you want to do it or not? Do you want to do it or not?
Listen, you also are getting married later on, and you need that money.
Already paid for.
I know how expensive. You ain't done paying for that wedding.
It's already paid for.
You got to put
Have you gone to the honeymoon? Have you gone to the honeymoon yet?
It's already paid for.
Have you gone to the honeymoon yet?
No.
Okay, then it ain't paid for yet. Everybody that's gone to a honeymoon knows
you got to
pay for more stuff at the honeymoon.
He's gonna get the MVP. He's gonna get the MVP. I bet both of y'all $100.
Not playing like this.
I bet both of y'all $100 right now. Okay,
not playing like this.
We can go to question 2. You just take the bet. We can go to question 2. I ain't tripping about it.
We can go to question 2, but there's no way Jason Tatum is gonna win the MVP.
Well, take the bet then, Lord. Chad, you take the bet. Friendly bet. I'm
not betting, man.
It goes against my religion. But if you are going to bet, go to betonline.art. All right. We go to question 2. That was good, fellas. That was good. And now we got to get back united, Cam. We done all that. Now we got to get back in alignment.
Yeah, because you just don't believe in the Celtics. We know that.
I do not believe in the Celtics, and I don't want to see them raise 18.
I don't either.
You keep treating them. You're sending all your energy.
I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist.
This ain't a time to be real. This is a time to be united in our Laker fandom.
There it is, right there. My bad.
Hey, did anybody ask your ass to be real right now?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Put on your Laker gear. Grab your Laker towel. Come on, man. Let's stick together.
Chad, you can catch your camera off for this segment then.
I'm good.
Because y'all done. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we won the last recent championship.
Oh, the recent? You got 3 or 4. You got about 3 or 4. Where your band at? All right.
And you're only down by 12.
We paid a lot of money for his background. I can't put no band.
You're only down by 13. So keep hope alive, brother. All right. Question 2 is Dan Hurley rejected Lakers 6-year, $70 million contract. Why did he do it, in your opinion?
That $70 million looks a lot different in California than it would where he's at right now.
Very much so.
So I think he's just in a comfortable spot. You don't have to move your family. You don't have to do all that. He's got a good thing going, and it's tough to play in LA. It's even tougher to coach in LA. So, I think he just had a good thing going, and he didn't necessarily want to break that up. But like me and you talked before, that $70 million looks a lot different when you break it down.
Yep.
As a Laker fan, I answer this for Lloyd too. It has nothing to do with the money.
Oh, you say nothing to do with the money? Okay.
It has nothing to do with it has nothing.
Okay.
Man, it's just tough it's tough to live up to that standard. You really putting yourself in a position where if I don't do good in 2 or 3 years, I may be gone.
That's true.
And that's I mean, it's the Laker way though, right? I mean, I hate to say that. And then again, you don't even know where the future is going. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't know what I mean. All I know is that LeBron opted out. There's supposed to be more flexibility but like, I hope when they talking to these coaches that they saying, "Hey, this is the way we're going." You know, and it's like it's so much uncertainty. Like, I have a favorite person that I want to be the coach, by the way. But it's just for him, you back to back champs at UConn. Like why even leave that situation? Like it doesn't even it's got to be a reason to leave. You know what I mean? Like it's not even a reason to leave that situation, bro.
All right, let me get serious for a second here.
So you weren't serious about the defense and the Celtics?
I was serious about that too, but I'm real serious about that. This is the Lakers. I got this is a different. I got to take a different approach and tone here.
Uh-oh.
This is easy. Why he turned this down is easy. Unlike my brother down there, who we are diehard Laker fan, it's always all about the money. Let me ask you a question. At your job right now, if somebody walked in and said, "We're gonna pay you triple or 4 times what you're making right now to do the exact same job," there's no way you're turning that down.
No.
You don't even have to think about that. The only call you need to make to your wife, or in Cam's case, fiance, is, "Hey, baby, we done moved to a new tax bracket. Start looking for bigger houses." This is easy. This is a numbers thing. Let me break the numbers down for everybody who's watching, all the people who have joined us on Twitter and all the other platforms that we own. This is so easy. Let me break the numbers down for you. The taxes that you pay when you make over $1 million in Connecticut at the highest point is 6.9%. That's state taxes. That's in addition to the standard 37% that you would pay in federal taxes for anything over $1 million. So the $32 million that he's making in stores really amounts to about $18 million. So still you're living pretty good. And you can buy a house, at minimum 3,000 square foot house at 3,000 square foot house, which is just like the baseline. In stores, you can get that for about $525,000. So
that's good.
That's not bad, right? It's good living right there.
Yeah.
In California, that $70 million contract, when you take out the 14% state tax, 14.5% state tax, plus the 37% state tax, that gives you about $35 million left over. 35. So it's already cut in half. Add that to the fact that a 3,000 square foot house, that's just baseline. 3,000 square foot house is already at $1 million before you buy the land. This is a no-brainer. What happened to the massive contract that Adrian Wojnarowski was talking about he was supposed to get? It's going to be a massive contract. Let me tell you something. $35 million after taxes is not a massive contract.
Yeah.
So I think the money played a massive part in it. I think the culture of LA played a massive part in it.
I think that.
Yeah, he's a conservative dude. So I'm going to leave everything I've ever known on the East Coast, everything, my family, my friends, everything I've ever known, to almost make exactly the same money that I'm making right now. No, I'm good.
That's what I think it's more about. But okay.
Yeah. So and by the way, I'm not saying that you're wrong, Cam, because I think you are right. And I'm playing under these massive expectations because within 6 years, if I don't produce a championship, really, you don't even have 6 years to produce that championship. You got 2, possibly 3. So I just think the Lakers fell short of the offer. And the offer didn't. If you offer him 100, you can't turn that down. He don't even leave the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't even leave the meeting if you offer him 100.
Do you I heard where it says AD would be involved in the hiring of the coach. Do y'all believe that?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
I don't think you can hire a coach.
He want that
Joe
Joe Barrero or whatever it was because he used to be
Borrego, yeah.
He used to be
Which that brings us to question 3. We can go on and bring up question 3. Who should the Lakers' next coach be? He wants James Borrego, but he may not make it out of Cleveland.
He may not make it out of Cleveland for real.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Is JJ still on the table?
Yes.
I mean, he's on the table. I don't know if
Jay Wright is too now. Jay Wright is too.
I've heard Jay Wright's name. I don't know how serious that is. I like Jay Wright. I don't know if I want a college coach anymore. Who do you want? Who should be? Who will be? That's the question.
I've heard Sam Cassell name floating around too.
I like Sam Cassell.
Of course, JJ, and I have different opinions about JJ than other people probably have because he has not been a coach. But it's the people that he's been under that it's the people he's been under and the people that he's played with. For one, I mean, golly, he was a 4-year All-American under Coach K.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows basketball. You're right. And he had to do something else. JJ had to learn how to play defense to make it in the NBA because you can't make it on your shot alone. Right. You got to do something else. So, I think he know how to make the adjustments to make it. I like the fact that he played on the NBA Finals team in Orlando and played with people that were from other places like Pietrus and Turkoglu and had to deal with the Dwight Howard character. So he know how to deal with character and people.
He never got to deal with people.
Yeah,
he played on that Clippers team and that Magic team. Yeah. He ain't got no problem with personality.
yeah.
So he brings a lot to the table, and people say, well, he ain't coach. Well, I can tell you what, they brought Steve Kerr out of the booth too. And Steve Kerr did pretty damn good because he is a basketball mind. Steve Kerr played with Jordan. And listen, to play with Jordan, it ain't easy. It's like playing with Kobe. It ain't easy. The scrutiny that you get and the pressure to perform at your highest level. You know what I mean? So,
well, here's the reality, Cam, just to your point. I love what you're saying right now. You killing me. Everybody ain't coached till they have.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't coached. Most guys aren't head coaches until they become head coaches. And that just simply means we all had to start somewhere. And so you can't play in the league as long as JJ played in the league and have as much success as he had, and then make it to ESPN as an analyst.
Yeah.
Having a basketball mind.
And also him in the podcast with LeBron, their way they break down the plays, and he knows the stuff. He knows what he's talking about. So,
well, see, that's the part I don't like. If I'm being honest,
I don't either. It's too many times.
I hate that part.
Yeah, man.
I hate that part.
Because it look like that LeBron. This is what LeBron wants now.
Exactly.
Set up. Yeah.
And it looks and you don't want to be tension. It's because see now you're bringing in an unproven head coach, and when it goes wrong immediately, everybody looking at LeBron like, see, this your dude.
Yeah.
And guess what? It is his dude. Because there's no other reason to be talking to JJ Redick except that LeBron likes it.
Yeah.
So I don't love that part. But that ain't
just stay away from Mark Jackson.
Why you hate Mark Jackson? So?
Nobody's going.
I don't hate him, but he could be our team chaplain or something like that. But he's not a coach to me.
You don't want a coach that loves Jesus?
If he ain't get a job right now,
I want a chaplain that loves Jesus.
But you don't care who your coach loves.
No, I mean Phil Jackson is Buddha King. I mean I don't care. He won a championship.
He was Buddhist. I want to coach. I like the idea. The thing I liked about Dan Hurley is I like the idea of having a coach who could implement a culture,
discipline,
and a system.
Yeah, system.
And so whoever the coach is, I want them to have a clear understanding of how to get with Rob and build something, not just for the now, but for the next 5 to 6 years. I want AD to be so excited about this system that he says, I want to be a Laker for life.
Well,
we gave up too much not to keep him.
Well, JJ is the one that criticized the Lakers, saying that AD should touch the ball every possession. Like, why y'all not going through AD? Like, he sees it. Like, he's so smart about the game.
He is smart. Listen, you can't take that from him.
Yeah.
I think it's a good fit. I see future Pat Riley in him.
So why not? Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. If you say, let's go down the path you're talking about, because that's interesting what you're saying, Cam. So if you're the Lakers, why not pull the trigger? Why are we wasting time when we could be getting ready? Because see, this might be the most important free agency we've had in 5 years.
Yeah, it's the last of LeBron. Yes.
Right. So why waste time with this any longer? Why not just go to JJ, make him an offer, and let's go. Let's get this thing rolling.
You want to get it right. You want to take your time and get it right. You want to make sure that you get it right. I would think.
You do want to get it right, Chad, but you don't want to keep wasting time.
You prolong you get the enemy a chance when you prolong it.
Yeah, you making it hard. You need to be back channeling on these free agents.
Yeah.
That's where the focus needs to be. Can we get Paul George? Can we get Donovan Mitchell? Can we get DeJounte Murray or Trae Young? Can we get one of those top 4 free agent guys out there and still some mid-level guys that'll make this roster better and put us back in championship contention?
Well, I think JJ Redick would be the no-brainer because he has a lot of relationships, he's with those guys. So I think that would be the best at recruiting. So,
but you also want to have your coach in place so he can, when you bring those free agents in, he can speak to them and say, "This is what I see you doing. This is how I see you contributing." I think we need to put this to bed. It's time to put this to bed.
Do you think they will have somebody before the draft?
That's what they're saying. That's all the reports.
They have to have somebody before the draft.
Yeah, that's what all the reports are saying.
You know what you about to say, Cam? You know what else I like? I like the assistant coach for Minnesota too, man. I think he did a hell of a job.
I don't know if I want him. I don't know. He seemed well. It wasn't his show, so you can only go so far with your reach in a situation like that.
I think it's down to those two people. I think it's JJ.
You think it's down to JJ and Borrega?
If he doesn't take the Cleveland job, yeah.
I'm okay with either one. It don't really, like I've said all along, it really don't matter that much because it's all about who you're gonna get in free agency anyway. You got to get that part right this summer. And what does the future look like? Play with somebody playing alongside AD. That to me is the key to the whole summer. By the way, that's question 5. Oh, I was going to say something, but we're gonna get into that question 5. Let's get to question 4 real quick. Let me say something about this one and set this up. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a very confusing thing. This Caitlin Clark thing is confusing to me because I got to go by what my eyes have shown me, but the world wants to keep telling me that my eyes are lying to me. And I'm going, I don't understand what everybody's seeing. Like, what am I missing that everybody else is seeing? So I'm asking y'all, what in the Caitlin Clark is going on right now? Because I don't understand what the big deal is about the things that are happening with her. Is she the most popular WNBA player in the league? Yes. But not because she's a great WNBA player, but because she was a great college player who walked into a great situation in the WNBA.
Facts.
And so I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Like when they left her off the roster, I was like, okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because she's done nothing to merit being on a roster. So, and then she's talking about, well, y'all woke up the monster and then came out and scored 10 points last night. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't get it. I do not get it.
I don't
But
have
maybe y'all can explain it to me.
I don't have a problem with her being left off the roster because I was watching Rebecca Lobo and she said that it's a process. A lot of those people that's on that roster right now, they've had training camps and played together before, and it's a process
Played
as far as
overseas.
how they run that USA camp, and she never was at any of the training camps or anything like that. So it's like, you got to go with the best 12 that you have in the WNBA, and I don't really see anybody that I would take off the list for her. She may still have a chance to play because I think Chelsea Gray is still questionable. So if they want to give her that spot, that'll be the best chance. But I don't see anybody that I would take off for her. I mean, Caitlin Clark, she's good for business at the point. She puts butts in seats.
She does that now.
She puts butts in seats. So, I mean, if nothing else, the money they're generating off of, her buzz is definitely helping the WNBA. But I don't really expect – she went to the Indiana Fever, which was the worst team in the league. I don't really expect her to turn them over overnight. So, I mean, I think we just have to wait on her and her development, but I think they just saw an opportunity, and WNBA is running with it.
But to your point, we seem to be struggling as a culture, waiting on her development. Like, she don't deserve, with all due respect, and I know she's a ratings monster, and she's packing them in these buildings, but she ain't done nothing. She ain't. You know who's having the best rookie season? Cameron Brink is killing. They just beat the Aces last night.
Yeah.
Or Saturday night, I think it was. She's killing them right now. Angel Reese is putting up double-doubles right now. Caitlin is doing okay, but I mean, I don't get it. Cam, help me out. You seem to understand this type of stuff. I don't understand it. Help me understand. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. I think people have already just deemed her as the future of the NBA. I mean, she's gonna make the adjustments. She's gonna be a fan favorite. She's gonna be all that kind of stuff. I think it sucks because of how she came out and into the NBA. It's like she's getting a lot of criticism for stuff that she didn't even ask for. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff, a little bit, just a little bit. But that's rookie mistakes, though, right? Yeah. But a lot of it just because they have already deemed her to the face of the NBA, and people don't like to talk about it. It's not a black and white issue. Yeah, it is. It's predominantly
a black and white issue.
It's a predominantly black league, and people hate to see that this girl here is going to be the face, or they saying that she's the face. When you got people that's putting the output numbers and that they putting up, it's like, we've been here, we've been doing this, we've been carrying the league for the last 7 years, 8 years, and now y'all want to crown this person. Yeah, it does hurt, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you what, she's the face of the league. It is what it is.
She's the face of the league by default because they're right, because the league is pushing her forward.
Yeah,
and listen, I can't argue against that point. From a marketing perspective, you got to push her chips to the center of the table because she's dragging eyeballs to. Bro, she sold out the Washington Mystics game, something the Wizards didn't do all season. They didn't sell that building out all season. She sold that building out the first time she showed up.
Go to the bench. The fans are shouting, "We want Caitlin."
And let me say this: if she played on the Olympic team, that would absolutely happen because she's not going to start, and she's not going to be the first off the bench, the second off the bench, the third off the bench, the fourth off the bench, or the fifth off the bench. She's going to get the garbage time.
She brought the WNBA so much money already, like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. And
so let me ask you both.
That's where some of the hate come from, though. Why are these other girls they brought money in? Like she brought money in. She plays the same kind of basketball that they do.
Because the media has not rallied around her.
I agree.
The same way that they've rallied. Like and let me piggyback on what you just said. You said something really powerful just then. I don't understand why the media and businesses have not rallied around as somebody like Asia Wilson.
I agree.
Asia Wilson is the truth. She's
the best player in basketball.
I ain't gonna say by a mile, but she got a decent head start.
Yeah.
It's about half a mile.
Right. And here's what I mean by decent head start. And I'm gonna say the thing that don't nobody else want to say. Because it's the same reason why Caitlin Clark is marketable. Asia hits all of the same metrics that you love about Caitlin.
Yeah.
Except for one.
Something she can't do nothing about.
She's a little dark.
I'm just saying, there's only one.
That's it. That's it.
You can't talk about their faith. They both got the same faith. You can't talk about their looks. I could argue that Asia, no.
Now hold on.
I hate to be misogynistic. I'm not trying to be, but I'm just saying.
That's
Asia's easy on the eyes.
Thank you.
She's easy on the eyes. So if those are the and they say Caitlin for some is easy on the eyes as well. So not my cup of tea, but for a lot of people, they love her. So my point is, there's only one difference. Well, two differences. She's taller than.
They push who they want to push because they didn't push Sabrina Ionescu like that, and she got the same skill set
and the same metrics, same exact metrics. Faith, all the good old American stuff that you love. Sabrina Ionescu got all of that. Same metrics,
same shooting range, all that.
Same, right? She's a comparable shooter. You could argue she's better and far more efficient. I'm just saying, man. I don't get it. I don't understand. Caitlin has not played well at all. Like she's had good scoring games, but if you look at the totality of her game, it's just average at best. It's okay. It's not great. She's definitely not making her team better.
Yeah.
I mean, she got a long way to go, in my opinion. So I don't know what. I just don't get that one. I just don't get it. But anyway, we will digress. All right, guys, the 5 pick today is very easy. There are 5 players, or at least 5, that must, not should, or we would like them to. They must change teams in the offseason in the NBA if they want to see success, if they want to win a championship, or if they just want to get into a better situation. If you had to pick 5, who would they be? For me, at the very top of that list, the very tip top of that list is Paul George.
You gotta be.
Got it. Bro, you 34.
My number one. He my number one too.
Yeah. You're 34. You got to it's time. If ever there was gonna be a time for you to make the move, it's now. And I know Kawhi's your boy, and much respect to him. Y'all tried it for 4 years. Gotta move on. So Paul George is my top. Who else are we putting on this list, gentlemen?
I'll let y'all take the pick. It's got to be one of them guys from Phoenix.
Yeah, I was about to say KD.
It's got to be one of them. Lord, why are you looking like that?
Because no. Because I'm trying to decide what do I want Phoenix to be.
Hold on one second.
Like, do I want Phoenix to be a win now team? And the trade means I'm trading KD to get somebody back that fits better with Booker and Beal, or because I ain't got no draft picks till 2045, do I trade Booker and get back all these draft picks that'll secure my long-term future and go for the win now factor with KD and Beal?
Listen, they swung for the fences and they lost. They missed.
They missed horribly.
They just missed. They swung for the fences.
They swung for the fences and grounded out.
Double play.
Double play. It was that bad.
You already know what I feel about KD and what I feel about Phoenix. Y'all already know what I feel like. OKC sitting over there with young players and a lot of picks. Go secure your future, and you can still have something next year with Bill and Book.
Yo.
So you would keep Bill and Book and try to snatch them picks back from
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely
That
need
was
picks.
you agree, Chad?
Yeah, I definitely agree. They definitely need picks, so that'd be the way to do it. Definitely be the way to do it.
It's another sneaky team out there sitting with a bunch of picks. But I'm gonna say
Utah, ain't it? Is that
Utah? Yeah, but it's a more attractive. It's not an attractive place, but it's an attractive team with an attractive player. That is the Spurs with Victor. They got some picks that they can move around. But listen, the future is there. Victor is the future. I don't care how you slice it. He got
no question.
Yeah.
No question about it.
But
that's two KD or Book, depending on how you one of them Suns players.
We're not saying Bill.
I don't think Book goes anywhere. I think it's either Bill or KD.
I do too.
I think it's KD too. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You can get more though you can get way more with Book than you can with KD.
Can you?
So it depends on how you want to get.
Can
how
you
want to build? Oh yeah, I think so.
I mean, it depends on if it's a team that think they can win right now. They'll trade whatever assets they got for KD. Which means,
I think you can win right now with either one of them.
Hey man, just go back to OKC and stop all the madness.
That's your dream scenario. I know that's your dream scenario. Who else out there? Is Jimmy Butler's time up in Miami?
I don't think so.
He throwing out signs that he want to leave, man.
I don't think so though. But yeah, but look what the question says. The 5 players that must change teams. Jimmy change. You're gonna have to change. Trae Young, yes.
DeJounte Murray.
I think that whole situation's over.
I don't think DeJounte has to move. I think Trae Young has to move. Yeah.
I wouldn't trade DeJounte Murray. I think DeJounte Murray coupled with somebody from the draft could be a nice starting block.
Yeah.
Start building something good over there.
Yeah. What about Mitchell? Does he have to move? Or y'all just want him to move?
That's a good one.
He don't have to move.
Here's the thing. It's one thing when you showing signs that you want to be out. When you start doing that, you got to go. Yeah. You got to do something with him. Like, I mean, it is what it is, you know.
The problem with Mitchell is that it's hard to get folk to come. It's always been hard to get folk to come to Cleveland. Cleveland had LeBron and he couldn't get nobody to come to Cleveland.
You don't play in that cold. You don't play in that cold.
Well, it ain't just the cold. It's Cleveland. What does that to do in Cleveland?
It's Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't no city that you just go.
Cleveland is a couple of knocks right, just like Detroit is, bro. There's nothing.
I mean, listen, there's some cities that it's hard to go get somebody. Cleveland, Milwaukee, Indiana,
Charlotte.
Even though Charlotte's a really nice city, that's a great city. But it just nobody won't play there. Like ain't nothing to do with Charlotte. Like it just those are hard cities. San Antonio. I mean, it's just hard to get people to these places. So I don't know. I think Donovan has been on the cusp of superstar for long enough. And I think he needs to go somewhere so he can go on and make the final crossover.
Well, I tell you what, though, him and AD would make a nice tandem.
Make a nice pairing, brother.
Golly. I think Brandon Ingram has to go.
That was one I was thinking about too, Cam. I think Brandon Ingram wants to go though. I think he's sick of playing in Zion's shadow.
Yeah.
And here's the reality. Here's the other reality of the Brandon Ingram thing. He's played in Zion's shadow when he has been by far the best player.
Yeah.
By far. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Listen, on availability alone, he's been the best.
By default.
By default, he's been the best. So for them to still be singing Zion praises over him, I think he feels a way about that.
Yeah.
As he should.
I see Zion playing the 3 in Philly. Just my opinion.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm New Orleans, I'd shock the world this summer and trade Zion Williams.
Yeah.
To where?
No, actually, what I just said fits the question. A player that must change teams, I would
Zion.
send
he's
his ass
he's
out
number
of
one.
there.
Number one on the list.
He might take right. He might be number one, bro. Because you can still get a haul for him.
But where would he fit? Where would he go?
I don't care. I'm gonna go where the best deal is. Hell, let me send him to Oklahoma City.
Send him to New York.
That's where he want to be.
Where he want to be, 100%. That would make him change his diet. Make him change his this.
No, it's gonna get worse, bro.
Oh shit!
New York had all the food.
Hey, New York is a city that don't sleep. The restaurants is open 24 hours.
This is what Zion got to do.
That would be terrible.
And then like get a 3 a.m. pizza.
I don't want Zion with the Lakers at all.
No.
I hate that idea. I don't want to
put that out in the universe.
But what he need to do, he need to get with Clutch Sports. Because of the people.
I agree with that.
Because of the people that's in Clutch Sports. Gonna get
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
Definitely
He needs a team around him that's gonna say to him, and this is gonna sound harsh. I admit it from the start. I'm admitting this right from the start.
Let that damn burger
Get
down.
damn food down, fat ass, and go get on a treadmill. Mark just walked in and looked at me.
Hopefully, he was not talking about you.
Baby. I was talking about the player.
Yeah, clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up.
No, that was just I was talking about the player.
He cleaned it up, man.
She walked in. She did.
Bad timing.
And all I'm really talking about is tough love. I don't think he has enough people in his life that are willing to give him tough love. You know what I love this past season? I love the way Shaq and Charles Barkley were challenging him on Inside the NBA and saying, bro, there's no logical reason why you should not be great. You got all the tools, you got all the size, you got all the everything. The only thing you don't have is self-discipline to turn your plate over.
And he didn't listen.
Well, he got in shape. He finally did get in shape for the season. But the type of shape that he needs to stay on the court, bro, he got to play somewhere. To me, his cap line is 250. If he can play at 250, I don't think he would get hurt like that. But anything over 250, bro, it's a crapshoot. And so, yeah, your hamstrings are gonna pop. Bro, let me say something. I'm speaking personally now. When I was 225 and under, I ain't never popped nothing on my body. But when I got older at 35, I was playing at 250, and that's the first time I popped my hamstring. I'm just saying. You got to have some people in your corner that can tell you no. You got to have a chef that's going to cook you all the right stuff. And you got to have and yeah, you big boned it. Yeah, I know you big boned it. I get it. No, I'm just being real, bro. I'm just being real. He big boned it. I got it.
I mean, is Ozempic banned from NBA?
No, ain't heard that it was.
He might need to go and.
I just think he got to get to the lowest weight that he can possibly get to, and stop playing around with it, man.
Gotta go to Clutch Sports.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Cam. I agree with that. Listen, I'm paying for the gas, the snacks, and when we stop and eat dinner, I'm paying for all of it.
So the older he gets,
I'm in that car with you, brother.
The older he gets, the
it's
harder
not gonna get better, Chad. You 1,000% correct, Chad. Hit the back seat, bro. You can ride in this car with us.
Yeah,
because you don't get less injuries as you get older.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. All right, I know that was harsh. I apologize.
Truth.
But sometimes you need some tough love, man. You need some tough love.
Sure.
You need somebody to tell you the truth.
I got two other players that must leave.
Mama Noise is mad at me, y'all. She is mad at me.
She came in at the wrong time.
Why you mad at me?
That was bad timing for sure.
Am I wrong, though?
Yes.
How am I wrong?
That ain't how you get to people. That's not how you. They won't receive that when you come in talking about.
Okay, but he ain't receiving it no other way. Come around here to the street. Come around to the street. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 audience don't know Mama Noise. This is my beautiful wife.
As long as you clean it up, you good.
She coming back from you gotta slide in, boo. There you go.
Hey, bro.
What's up,
And
sis?
I get it. That's the mother in her.
Yeah, she looking at you.
She look like she about to hip check you.
Man, bro, listen, she has always loved Zion from day one. Oh, it's my hands are cold. I'm sorry. She's always loved Zion from day one.
Well, she need to go down there and cook him some meals.
Huh?
She need to go down and cook him some meals, man.
Mama, some of this is Coach K fault. Some of this is Coach K fault.
Some of it is Coach K's fault because he should have pushed him to get in shape.
Yes, he blowing out his shoes in college and stuff. Yeah,
when he blew that shoe.
He was playing way too big in college.
Yes, he was overweight in college.
Hey,
okay, Mama Noise, what would you say to him if you had a chance to say something to him? Because he got to lose weight.
Since you obviously are much nicer than we are. So you tell us what you want us to say.
She's an advocate.
See if he could sit down with a counselor because perhaps it may be something much more deeper. That the reason why he's eating like that. Sometimes he may be depressed. He may be having some type of mental challenges. Is what eating helps him to get through whatever it is that he's going through.
Well,
that's probably true.
Mama Noise, he been on the internet for some crazy stuff.
They had a rough year last year.
Mama Noise, I totally agree with you, and it equals up to clutch sports. He got to get into clutch sports, and you got people in there that's doing it the right way. The ADs of the world, the LeBrons of the world, the Greens of the world.
Hey, he was eating ramen noodles in college, and that stuff swell you up, man.
Stop playing, Chad.
You know what, Chad.
I'm listen. I understand Mama Noise, and she's probably right because he probably is going through some mental and emotional battles.
All your family members want your money.
Listen, all the things you saying are true.
Clutch sports.
But that's why I'm saying
you got to get you right. He would block all that. He would get all that stuff away from you, man.
He got to get it together. Yeah. He got to get it together, like real talk, because it's bad right now.
Let me give you my other two though.
Yeah.
The number 2 person, I don't think Paul George is number 1. I think Paul George is on the list that he got to be done.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Melo Ball.
Ooh.
He got to get out of there. Simple. It's simple as that. And I know where he's trying to get his way to. I think he's trying to get his way back to the West Coast some kind of way. Whatever, that's cool. But I think he got to get out of Charlotte. He got drafted by them. He's done his due diligence. His contract's gonna be coming up. He re-signed. But he got to get out of there, bro. Or you know what? He's gonna be hurt every year. That injury, that little ankle injury, gonna be 40 games every year because he don't want that. He don't want to be there. Everybody know that.
Hello, Ball.
Everybody know that. And my number 1 player.
Well, hold on. I don't want to rush past that LaMelo Ball thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Where would you send him?
I don't know, man.
Who needs it?
I don't know. It'd have to be a resurface. Chicago to move all their people over to wherever they are. They start over with a Melo Ball, something like that. It has to be something like that in that vicinity.
She replacing his brother.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying something like that.
Who needs a point guard bad? Who needs a point guard real bad?
Minnesota.
And move Conley to the bench?
Who?
Minnesota.
Or move Conley out? Y'all talking about moving Conley out?
Yeah, Conley only got so many years left.
Either way, Minnesota was missing a point guard this year.
Yeah, they were. They needed a point guard play. I agree. Conley, yeah, I agree. But it ain't just that. It's other teams too that can help at the point guard. He would be a good Hollenberg for some other teams, like straight up.
I think he'd make a great Clipper.
He would be a great Clipper. He'd be right at home.
Great Clipper.
He'd be at home. Yep.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually.
My number 1 player. And not only do he need to go, not only do he need to get traded. I told you this 2 weeks ago. He need to go for his own sake, but he's not gonna make it in the NBA. John Morant needs to go to the San Antonio Spurs. He needs Popovich in his life. Wembanyama, him and Wemby would be great together. A great 1-2 punch, probably the best 1-2 punch in the league, actually.
And you ain't got a lot of all that stuff in San Antonio like you got. Yeah.
He needs that. He's gonna get in trouble.
He needs a boring environment. You're right.
He's gonna be out of the league, man. I hate to say it, man.
Too much hood stuff to do in Memphis.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're right. San Antonio would be better.
Yeah.
He need Pop, and more importantly, Pop need him, but more importantly, he needs Pop in his life. Straight up.
You know what's funny about what you're saying? Not funny, but you know what's ironic about what you're saying? By picking San Antonio, you basically saying there are no major urban cities he can go to.
He can't go to New York. He can't go to Miami.
He can't go to LA.
No.
He need to go somewhere.
He
where
can't go to
all he
Portland.
can do is play basketball.
Yes.
Can't go to Detroit. No.
He can't go to Denver.
God,
He
no.
can't go to Colorado.
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, like,
Yeah, go to Detroit.
right. And by the way, LeBron and AD, Brown and Tatum, AD, Jokic and whoever, Murray, like, I don't know a tandem that would be better than Ja and Wemby.
And Wembanyama.
That'd be tough.
Say,
That'd be pretty nasty.
I don't know.
That'd be pretty nasty.
I really thought that's where Kyrie was going to go when he left Brooklyn. That's what I thought. Excuse me. That's where I thought Dame was going to go. I thought Damian Lillard was going to go.
That's where Dame should have gone.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go there.
That would have been a much better fit
Yeah.
than because Pop knows how to hide you on defense, hide your weaknesses, and clearly Doc Rivers does not. He got him fully exposed out there, butt naked out there, looking crazy.
Yeah.
What
about the boys in Chicago, DeRozan and Levine?
Oh man,
I think they both gone.
Is that a must?
I want him. I want him and Siakam. You already know what I want.
I think one of them has to go.
I think they're both gone.
Which one is the more must players? Is Zach?
DeRozan?
DeRozan has more.
Time. If you look at time, it's DeRozan.
Yeah.
If you're looking at time for sure and age, it's DeRozan.
Yeah.
Because Zach is Zach 30 yet? If he's 30, he ain't too far from 30.
DeRozan's gonna wind up with somebody like.
He's 29.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even know if he's 30 yet.
DeRozan's gonna wind up with somebody like Denver.
Oh no, please no. That's
I'm
not
just
fair.
saying it's gonna happen, bro.
But let me say this. I can see Denver trading Michael Porter for DeRozan.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, more consistent.
That actually makes more sense to me because now you scoring on 3 levels, and you got probably a better on-ball defender.
And Michael Porter can be more of a face in Chicago.
Yeah. So the boys in Chicago. I haven't heard Levine say he wants out, but I can see him saying I want out. But in a win now scenario, I think it should probably be. I'm gonna give y'all one more that is off everybody's radar. It could be a massive game changer.
East or the West?
This is in the West. Massive game changer.
The West.
Because he's healthy now.
The West. Hold on. The West.
Steve Adams.
We know where he's going.
He got a 1-year, $12 million contract.
We know where he's going.
I know where you want him to go.
I know where he's going to go.
By the way, if he were to go there,
him to shut down low. Come on. Yeah, okay.
He is the absolute answer to a lot of their problems.
Yeah, 100%.
Matter of fact, I'd even go as far as to say this. Steven Adams in OKC probably puts them in the Western Conference Finals. Probably. Yeah. That's gonna be tough to beat that team when they got that kind of toughness in the middle.
Man, yeah.
Because one thing we learned about SGA, he giving you 30 and 15. He don't care.
It don't matter what day it is.
He don't care who you put on him, what day of the week it is, what moment it is. 30 and 15.
Unless you're Jaylen Brown.
30 and 15 on Jaylen Brown. He don't care.
Yeah.
He getting his 30. So there it is. We gotta do this next week on NFL. Because that was good. By the way, let me just throw this out just for fun, since I mentioned NFL. Saw a little bit of the Derrick Henry Lamar practice.
Yeah.
It'll be a long season for some folk in the AFC.
You've been pulling this chain for Baltimore for a long time, man. They got a game.
Yeah, let me just say this.
Almost time to see it though.
And listen, were it not for some stupid coaching last year, they would have got to the Super Bowl.
Shoulda, woulda.
There you go, being messy.
I'm sorry.
We was united, and then you just broke off.
Training camp starting in a couple of months, man.
I'm just saying that Derrick Henry look damn in shape, and so does Lamar.
I know our running back and our quarterback in the backfield together is scary too. We didn't get to see that last year, but
who's that?
Our quarterback and our running back. Oh my!
Oh y'all no. Let me tell you something. I know it's early and we ain't made our picks yet. We didn't even come close to making our picks yet for
oh my God,
the NFL.
Oh my!
But
goodness.
when we get to the AFC South, I'm about to blow some minds.
Oh no! Make no doubt about it. The Texans are far better than. I mean, the Texans got a team to knock off Kansas City.
The Texans have a team on paper that looks better than everybody in the AFC.
They did it last year, though.
And they did it last year.
They did it last year.
But
and they added Diggs to that core.
However,
Boy,
I don't know if y'all seen Anthony Richardson.
Woo!
I'm just saying, I've seen him. I done seen the man. And if he done got just a little bit out of that diving and not.
See, he's talking about coaching.
I can say I don't know if that was him or me. That's why I had to pause. I can say if he done got a little bit of that out of his system,
yeah,
they're gonna be problematic.
As long as he know not to slide, don't be sliding. I mean,
well, he can slide.
Two slides.
Yeah, you gotta slide. Just slide some. So
a little bit.
Yeah, they look, man. The coach gonna be for real, bro. That AFC South about to be a problem.
Yeah, those Texans and Colts games gonna be very interesting.
Oh man. Plus, I heard something. I know we got to go, but I heard something the other day that was disturbing.
What?
Disturbing. It said Zach Wilson is in the mix for QB1 in Denver.
Hey,
I was like, what?
Sean Payton is a wizard. He's a QB wizard.
Ain't that damn of a wizard?
We gonna see if he.
We already saw it.
Hey, you might got the golden ticket.
He's a wizard, huh?
I don't know.
You know, Mickey Mouse was a wizard in Fantasia too. You saw how that worked out. You muted. I can't hear you. You muted, Cam.
Say, man, listen here, man. If this boy is QB1, I'm gonna stop looking at football for the whole year.
No.
Ain't no way in black hell he's QB1.
I don't understand.
He's not bad, bro. He stinks. Let me chill, man. Let me chill, because Daniel Jones stink too, so let me chill.
You thought you were going to get an argument?
I like Saquon.
Hey, let me say something.
Hey, why am I in play for y'all no more? I'm just gonna retire.
Hey, let me tell you something. The worst news I got today, the worst notification I got today on hey, a single tear trickled down my face when I got it.
Hey.
Somebody give us a shout out. Give us a shout out.
Man, I'm gonna shout out to Chad, man. Listen, I don't know how the Yankees got 47 wins, but it baffles me. And I'm very mad about it, but it is what it is. Shout out to his team. Listen, they the number one team in baseball, bro. Like the real talk. And then also, I want to shout out. Well, I'll wait for a couple more games. Shout out to the Celtics. Shout out to the MVP, Jason Tatum too.
Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
All right.
You gonna
Hey, Lord, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And whatever I say, don't go over the airwaves. It doesn't happen because I say it. It happens. It's basketball. It happens. Injuries happen. Somebody's going to take a significantly injury. Somebody's going to go down with injury. It happens in every NBA finals. It happens in every playoff run. I just feel like somebody's going to get hurt. That's going to kill the series.
right now,
Nah, I'm not talking about Porzingis stuff. It's going to either be Brown, Tatum. It's going to be Brown, Tatum, Luka, or Kyrie. Watch what I tell you. Watch out. It's coming. Like somebody's going to pull up with a hammy. Like it's coming. It's going, and the hammy you can't recover in a week or 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Like watch what I tell you, man. Listen, watch what I tell you. I hope not too, but I'm just telling you. This is how it happens. Jimmy Butler may be like the Heat may be a part of this thing if Butler wasn't hurt. It happens.
Cam just did this.
Hey, if Donovan Mitchell is playing, Indiana may not be playing those. Like it happens. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, shouting out the Five Nation for sure. You guys, definitely. Reggie in his absence, and then just shouting out Kyrie and the Mavericks, man. Kyrie, this your time, bro. It's your time, man. This is like almost like the 3-1, man. You gotta show up, bro. You gotta show up for your legacy, man.
I agree. It's now or never for Kyrie tomorrow night. I want to shout out the Olympic Women's Committee for not buckling under the pressure. Because they could have easily just thrown that girl on the team and it was like 10 toes down.
Yeah.
She ain't ready. It ain't time. We're not breaking the rules for her. And they've been very adamant about their decision. So I support it. I 100% support it.
Well, watch out for that Chelsea Gray thing too, though. That Chelsea Gray, if they got an open spot, they might try to slide her in there.
I hope not. Because even without Chelsea, I'd rather see Arike Agumbawale make it.
Yes.
Over her.
Yes.
Honestly.
Unless she plays for Nigeria or something.
No, from what I heard, she's wanted to be on this team, but I don't know. That's a good point. She may want to go play for her family legacy team or whatever. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. But I give them a shout out for standing on business on that. Shout out to Shannon Sharp, aka Uncle Shay Shay, for signing his new deal today. That Cat Williams interview changed the game for Uncle Shay. And also First Takes ratings went through the roof since he's been on there, which I knew that was gonna be a money pairing. Like there was no way Stephen A and Shannon Sharp together is not must see TV. I mean, it's a great show. So I mean, I hate it, but it's the truth. And I don't mean hate it like that. Like I don't hate watching the show because I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
But I mean, you might hate it out there is what I mean. But it's just what it is. I think that's all the shout outs I have. Oh, Chad, have you seen Clip yet?
Not yet.
On Hulu.
Not yet, but I don't like the casting at all. But I haven't seen it yet.
The casting, listen, they make it more about. But see, let me be clear: the guys that are playing the main roles, they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Steph Curry, the Warriors casting was trash. That was terrible.
Yeah. It's like the Aaliyah biopic. That Aaliyah biopic was a good cast.
That was bad.
I haven't seen it yet though. Hopefully tonight. Hopefully.
But it's been interesting. It's an interesting series. Matter of fact, episode 3 just came out, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that out here in just a minute.
Did you learn something that you didn't know before the situation? Did you learn that?
I didn't realize how entrenched the young lady was in the story. I obviously didn't know that she was that deeply involved in their family life like that. And the fact that his wife kind of just sat on the sidelines, and I ain't gonna say let it happen, but she didn't have the fight that I think a black woman would have had. It's an interesting, it makes for an interesting story. And then to see, I think this next episode, we're gonna find out more about how the Clippers themselves handled it. Because right now it's been all about the lead up to the breaking of the story. And now this next episode, we're gonna get into the real meat of it. So it'll be interesting to see how it all turns out. But it's an interesting story. Clipped is an interesting story. So
I'm to watch it.
But the other thing is we only got 5 more games left, potentially. And then the summer walk. So you better get your shows together. What you want to binge watch this summer? And
what you think about Power?
I'm gonna be honest, Chad. Oh, I hate to say this. I didn't love that first episode. It was okay, but I understand that's the first episode of what should be a spectacular season. So I'm gonna stall them out for the whole episode.
Yeah.
The first part of the episode was good. When they tried to kidnap the daughter, that was fire. I like that whole thing. But then it just got weird. And I was just like,
I think they always start out slow though. That's what the thing.
Yeah, it was a slow start. I didn't love the whole start.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the build because it feels like it's gonna build into something really. Shout out to Method Man. For obvious reasons. You're a wild boy.
Man.
And then I saw I gotta give a shout out to Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
I haven't seen it yet.
And more specifically Reggie.
I haven't seen it yet.
From the show. Well, I ain't gonna spoil it for you from the movie, but I'm just saying, shout out to Reggie from Bad Boys. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Shout out to Reggie.
Okay.
So that's it. That's my shout. And shout out to Mama Noise for coming through tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
Defending her boy.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll have some pre-cooked meals sent down to him. Hopefully.
That's all I'm saying. She got to help him out. Call him or something. Help him out. Help your brother out. That's all I'm saying. If you that invested, help him out. So,
yeah.
All right, man. Shout out to Cam. He was having some technical difficulties, but it's all good. Listen, we out of here, man. Y'all have a great week. Game 3 is tomorrow night. Celtics versus Mavs. So we'll be in Dallas for that one. And we'll see how this turns out. It's a must win for the Mavs, y'all. We'll see if they can pull it out. All right. Peace.
Get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the 5. Oh, the strong 2 and 3. Add one more plus me.